Hello everyone! Konnichiwa, mina! Welcome back to the next stream of today! voice went poof. My voice went away. So, Final Fantasy, let's go. Hi. More story. We're under 40 quests, so we need less than 40 quests to finish this part and then get into the next DLC. So let's get to it. We left off yesterday when apparently stuff was going downhill here. There were fires started everywhere, so we're gonna have to catch the purpose. Not the purpose, the perpetrators. Hi. You get him. You get him! So, well, if it isn't Zenko, dearest of all my friends. You're looking rather glum. Something the matter, old boy? First of all, stop calling me old. I'm not old, okay? At least not in game. Ah yes, the Orsons. Dreadful business that, and awfully curious, wouldn't you say? There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to it at all. Naturally, we've doubled the guard outside the manor, along with most of the other houses. Can't have the old pile going up in flames after all. Oh, in case you were wondering why the Hoplan is awash with refugees, the lower levels of the vault have been opened to those unfortunate souls who have lost their homes. Sir Emmerich's orders. From what I hear, remarkable man, but even a knife in the ribs can keep him from his duty. Actually, old boy, if you were thinking of questioning the refugees, I should be more than happy to accompany you to the Hoplan. While you conduct your inquiries, I could offer words of comfort to the distressed and despondent young maidens. Wait a moment, I know what that is. You're giving me one of your looks, aren't you? You do me an injustice, old boy. I will have you know my heart yearns for but one rose, prickly though she may be. I sense you remain unconvinced. Very well, if it will help to prove purity of my intentions, I shall gracefully resign my own. Now run along and catch those arsonists. That was not entirely what I hoped for. Whose idea was it to come here again? Never mind. For our next step, I suggest we divide our efforts while you question the refugees in Hopon. Zenko, I shall investigate the locations where the fires were set. Would you be so good as to join me, Hilda? You know what? I reckon I would. Can't have you roaming about in an unfamiliar city by your lonesome, can we? You'd only get robbed blind and left shivering in your small clothes. They're such a cute couple. Okay. Probably could have teleported to there, but I'll too late now. Okay. What are you looking at? Vault Priest, eh? Hi, Mr. Vault Priest. How are you doing? Come, my brothers and sisters. There is food and shelter enough for all in the Basilica. Basilica. Alone's blessing be upon you, Father. I confess we were not sure if we should come. There are so many unbelievable tales these days about the Archbishop and Sir Emmerich and the Dravanians. Trust in your heart, brother, and pay no heed to the lies of lesser men. They seek only to lead you astray. Do you require succor as well, sir? So the Temple Knights have begun their investigations at last? Good. This madness has gone on for too long. But that I could do something to aid in your search, but I have a duty to these poor souls. Farewell, and may the Fury guide your steps. Okay. Thank you for the like, arigato. There was a man with a satchel. I saw him kneeling outside the window, and then there was a smoke everywhere. It was so hot, and I couldn't breathe. I don't remember how I made it out. I suppose I must have climbed. Maybe my arm is getting better after all. R was one of the first homes to be claimed, but I didn't see how the fire began. It was only when I heard our neighbors shouting that I looked outside and saw the flames. We barely escaped with the clothes on our backs. Were it not for the church generosity, I don't know what we'd do. Rendezvous with Tancred. Where's Tancred at? Can I jump this? Whee! Oof. Yes, we can. Ah, there you are. Anything to share? We will require more than the muddled testimony of a traumatized girl if we are to identify the culprits. While you were questioning the refugees, we inspected the scenes of several of the fires, including one near Saint Remonat's Cathedral and another near the Tribunal. For mercy, neither structures suffered significant damage. Some might say they were spared by the grace of the Fury. Others might question how such ruthlessly efficient arcanists contrived to fail so miserably on the 2 occasions when their target was a bastion of Ishgardian orthodoxy. You're onto something there, I think. Nothing conclusive, of course, but it does give one cause to wonder. Elfina will doubtless have an opinion. It's the church, isn't it? Church! Hey. Hope everyone's having a lovely Saturday. Hi. What the? Where are they though? Not here. Ah, the other way. Bye though. Oh, there. Found him. A captive, eh? Silence will avail you not, sir. Ah, Zenko, I was just about to summon you. As you can see, we have detained the suspect. We found this man loitering near the remains of one of the stricken buildings. According to the eyewitnesses, he was also present before the fire broke out. We wished to have words. He did not, so we insisted. Let me go, damn it, you've got the wrong man. My, but you reek of oil. And are those burns on your hands? An occupational hazard, I suppose. But tell me, does arson pay well? I am a victim, you imbecile. Look at me. Aye, that you are, after a fashion. You should know that your pious patron has already spun us a delightful yarn about how his pet mongrel slipped the leash and said about burning half the city to the ground. Not very noble of him, I grant you, but then these highborn types are rarely do show loyalty to their pets. In fact, he called you rabbit and begged us to put you down. That's bollocks. He's the one who had told me to keep going. Even a sinner such as me could find salvation in the Fury's work, he said. I left it behind, tried to, with all my heart. Said my prayers every day like a good man, but he came to me. He came to me! And there you have it, Hilda. Would you be so kind as to escort our friend here to the congregation? Aye, so long as you don't mind if he's limping when he gets there. That was incredible, Tancred, but how did you know he would confess? Well, I have seen his like before, a troubled soul manipulated by men of powers and wielded as a weapon. I could not be certain, of course, but given the stakes, I thought it worth the risk. And if our captive had called your bluff? Must we entertain hypotheticals? The world as it is vexing enough. Thank you, Tancred. Whether by luck or judgment, we have at last confirmed that these arsons were orchestrated by a person of persons of influence. I think it best that we now return to the congregation and discuss how best to proceed. On behalf of the Holy See of Ishgard, I thank you all. That man you apprehended is being interrogated as we speak. Though he fell silent upon realizing that we had not turned his master, he will soon tell us what he knows, one way or another. Pardon the intrusion, First Commander. Ah, Lord Arturel, are you come to see your father? He is attending Sir Emeric in his chambers at present. I am. He bid me bring this salve. Then do not let me detain you, and thank you for your kindness, my lord. In times of trouble, every man must do his part, that I could do more. He's a decent fellow, isn't he? My Lord Arturel did not seem to be in the best of spirits. This little wonder, Master of Fna. His father is widely slandered, and his half-brother not yet cold in the grave. Oh, that's true. Doctor. Huh? Aww. Messed up. Oh well. Should have taken the other one then. Ah, there we go. I'll take casting here. In case I get like level up my black mage and stuff. My healer already has better.
I do not mean to diminish our accomplishments, but until we identify the ones who ordered the fires set, our work is far from finished.
Between the various conservative and religious factions in Ishgard, I dare say there's no shortage of parties who would like to see the status quo preserved. Do any likely suspects spring to mind?
Far too many to count.
Lord Commander, your wounds.
Are healing well. Thank you. Time is of the essence. Lest we forget, these men would sooner put their own city to the torch than see it change. When our enemies learn that we have apprehended their arsonist, there is no telling how they will react.
True. Uh-oh.
Lord Commander, an armed mob has seized control of the vault.
And now we know. Tell us what happened, sir. Spare no detail.
And now we know. Now we know what they would do.
We were directing refugees into the Basilica, as you ordered, when all of a sudden, men brandishing weapons were all around us. It happened so fast, my lord. We had no time to respond. They've taken the refugees hostage and barricaded themselves inside the vault.
And they sent you to deliver their demands.
They, the true brothers of the faith, demand that a conclave to select the next archbishop be held forthwith. Furthermore, they declare that you, Lord Commander, are guilty of patricide and high treason, and that you must surrender yourself at once to receive of the Fury's judgment.
Of course. We'll do that right away.
Ridiculous! I mean, do they honestly think that executing Sir Emeric would change anything? That the truth will somehow die with him?
These fundamentalists rage against the passing of the old ways, unable to accept there can be no going back.
Given the fanciful nature of their demands, a peaceful resolution does not seem likely. If the hostages are to be rescued, it will be by force, I fear.
Agreed. Lucia, take a contingent of knights and establish a perimeter outside the entrance.
At once, Lord Commander.
Hilda, I need your people out in force throughout the Broom. When word spreads of the situation, the friends and family of the hostages may try to take matters into their own hands. I will not give these militants more targets. I shall lead the assault on the vault. Master Alphino, can I count on the support of the Scions?
Oh yeah, obviously.
Of course.
And me. Nah.
We are in your debt.
Da-da-dum.
I shall join you as well, Lord Commander.
Your assistance is most welcome, Lord Atwarel. To arms then, friends. Time is against us.
Let's go get him. Na, 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 na. The song is awesome though. All songs in this game are awesome. Pillars. Dual crozier. Let's go. Na, na, na. I put this skill on 5, it's no AoE, but it usually falls up after Jujutsu. So maybe like if I do the first combo, pressing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sounds easier than 1, 2, 3, 4, Alt 5. No though. You know this is a long cooldown. Maybe I should leave it as it was. I can still turn it around. Ah, oh, it's here. I guess technically going from 4 to Alt 4 and Control 4 also makes kind of sense. Or I could put like Shoha on 5. Na na na. Listen, one. We will enter the Basilica's here silently via this gate. According to our latest report, there are at least 6 hostages being held within. Number and readiness of true brothers of fate are unknown. I am told one claimed to have served under Tordon VII. Might the same be true of the rest? Given the swiftness with which they seized control of the vault, I think it highly likely, yeah. Which means that they may well possess the knowledge required to turn the building's defense against us. Be that as it may, we have no choice but to press on. Lord Arturel, you are a brave man and true, and none would dare question your honor if you chose not to risk your life in this endeavor. Are you certain you wish to join us? I am no stranger to the battlefield, Sir Emmerich. My arm will not falter. My shield will not break. Alone as my witness, we will bring these fanatics to justice. Well said, my lord. Friends, follow me. Well said indeed. Well spoken. Let's get them, though. I am to stop these bastards. There we go, get him! Na, 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 na. Oh, there's a refugee there. I didn't see. Oh, Chato, I need to talk to him. Okay.
Down with you!
Why do I need to talk to him? Go, run faster. So. Hey, buddy. Hi, buddy. What do you mean? Fine. You're fine. Okay, never mind then. I'm out of here. So much running! Yeah, of course duty failed. Oh, it's that refugee! Oh. Wait, why was there a... Why did it only tell me one succeeded and then there was another one as well instantly? There were like 2 refugees. And it... Normal. I got this. I got this. Ah, why though? Nani, the first one didn't count as an actual refugee then? We still saved someone already. We already saved 2 people there. One in that corner and then one in the next line. What? Don't make sense. You saved this guy and then another guy, right? Did I watch? Did I see it so bad? Did I mess up?
There!
Or is that, or did that guy follow us all the way to there? That's possibly it. That's probably it, isn't it? Oh yeah, okay, that's it. Okay, it's like, okay, now I know, Job, I know now. Alright, we're good to go. I know now what to do. Ah. Charge!
Down with you!
Okay, I can't do anything. I don't actually need to talk to them. That's Sir Emmerich's doing. Okay, they're holding them back. Going here.
You underestimate me!
I would never underestimate you, Emmerich. I know you strong. Sir Simonard, lay down your arms and release the hostages and you will be shown mercy. I give you my word. Ah, the word of a heretic and kinslayer. I would sooner trust that dragon. Activate the knights, we shall show the hostages the same mercy he showed the archbishop. Uh-oh. Unlike you, Sir Emmerich, I am a man of honor. By my hand you shall receive of the Fury's judgment. So it is to be a trial then, Lord Atruel. Senko, leave us and save the hostages. I will deal with Sir Siminar. There they are. Come on. We came from here though. Okay, hang on, there is fighting to my left. Ah, there. Okay. I see no others nearby. Okay, back to Sir Emmerich then. We're coming, Sir Emmerich, hold on. Hold on, buddy. We're on our way.
This knight does not yield!
Okay. Nice. Ah, there, the lost refugee. Na-na-na. Oh wait, they took the other kid. So let's go, we gotta go fast!
Where is he? Where is he?
Oh, it's that poor kid.
Come no closer!
No! The one from before.
You have nowhere to run. Release the girl and surrender.
Surrender to whom? The blasphemer who throws wide the gates to our enemy? Who breaks bread with him and calls him brother? Ungodly swine! I would sooner die than surrender to you.
Is it godly to spill the blood of an innocent child? To burn the homes of your brothers? Tell me, priest, is that godly?
Do not speak to me of godliness, heathen! Your father's blood is on your hands, as is hers!
What a face. No! Oh, the girl. Oh no 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 no. Ah! Dragon to the rescue.
What? But I...
Haha. Dragon to the rescue.
Vidafne!
Ah, right on time.
Well met, knight. Mayhap I chose an inopportune moment.
No, 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 the best moment you could have taken.
Not at all. Pray forgive us this most unworthy reception. We are honored to have you with us, and right glad of your aid.
Hi.
Fortune delivered the child unto me. I had but to receive her.
Thank you for saving me.
Aw, you're still afraid though.
Thou art welcome, child.
Okay, not anymore. So what happened to the priest?
Never did I think to be indebted to so unexpected a savior. But full glad am I to be so.
Friend of Izel, warrior of warriors, I had hoped to meet with thee.
Aww. Nani?
I bear a message from my sire.
From Freysfelder.
Upon returning to our lands, Nidhogg's shade did sing unto his brood, and they for skies unknown did then take wing.
Uh-oh.
This thou must know, for your fates are inextricably bound.
What of Estinian? Is he truly lost to us?
Arigato for the like.
Such matters are beyond
Thank
my
you.
care. I but bear my father's words. Take from them what thou wilt. Fare you well, mortals.
Hi, Vidofnir. Hey. Perfect timing. Saving the girl.
So it is as they say then. A great white dragon swooped down from the heavens to rescue an innocent child.
A most unexpected turn of events, but not an unwelcome one. The people will not soon forget this day.
Let's hope not. Peace is needed.
Yet how will they choose to remember it, Sir Emmerich? And will these events serve to bring man and dragon closer together, or drive a deeper wedge between brothers? After 1,000 years, the world these men once knew is changing, and with ungentle swiftness to boot. Though their actions are misguided, their sentiments are only to be expected. You may be sure that others will rally to their cause. I share your desire for a lasting peace with the Giovannians, I do. But I would not see it built on the bones of our countrymen, nor on our own. I see much of Horsefall in you, and I could not bear to mourn the passing of another son.
Lord Edmund.
He didn't look too happy. Maybe a little bit jealous? I don't know. Or just still also trouble because he just lost his brother. And with everything else going on, of course. Finally! This had been a day of surprises, has it not? It's but a pity Vidofnir could not stay longer. Yes, I think it's fair to say that she timed her departure rather less well than her arrival. Well timed scarcely does it justice, but one moment later would have been a moment too late. Let us pray that these guardians who yet harbor doubts will take these events to heart and accept the truth of Sir Emmerich's words. Well, 'tis only me that I inform Tataru of what has occurred here. If you have need of me, I shall be at Forton Manor. Allow me to accompany you. Tataru would never forgive me if I left for the Rising Stones without saying goodbye. How are you today, Nulgat? A moment, Zenko. I wish a word. Woo! Tell me, does Sangred seem quite well to you? I'm not sure how to put it, actually. He's fighting good, and he's still a playboy, but still. So you sense it too, a subtle change, imperceptible. I myself did not notice it at first, but upon closer examination I saw that his etheric flow had been irreparably disrupted. As a result, I strongly suspect that his ability to manipulate ether has been compromised. Simply put, Tancred may no longer be able to wield magics. It would do much to explain why he chose to remain within the wilderness instead of seeking us out. He would have been compelled to rely solely on traditional methods of travel, significantly prolonging his journey. And when he learned that the nearby beast tribe was making preparations to summon Primal, it may well have seemed more sensible to wait. But this is still little more than speculation. Till I have proof, pray, speak no word of it. Okay. Right then, I should be on my way. Kryl may have charmed Master Matoya for now, but who can say how long it will last? I'm doing fine, thank you. Cleaning your room and mentally preparing yourself for the test. Oof. I'm fine, I'm fine. Did some Apex this morning. My aim's getting better, I think. I even won a game. We won a game. It was a weird game that we won, but we won a game. And then I had a really good game, which we sadly lost. We could have won that, but like a random teammate didn't actually listen to what I was planning, and then we lost because of it. But I did really good. I had like almost 2,500 damage in there. That's really, it was good. It was good. It was good. I'll get there again. Maybe I get even better now with lower sensitivity.
That Vidofnir should chance to arrive even as the girl fell. Truly, I could not have planned it better myself.
Ah, good. We were afraid you might have left.
A shield, my lord?
Fit for a true knight. An expression of our gratitude to you and yours, long overdue. But there is something else I would discuss ere you part. Something which cannot leave this room. My father will soon step down as head of our house.
Ah!
Sir Emmerich was not the only one to fall under suspicion following the death of the Archbishop. There are some who believe my father complicit in a coup d'etat. Thus he intends to renounce his title to absolve our house of suspicion and secure the support of our peers.
Surely there must be another way to convince Houses Durandare and Zemail.
So I said to him. Alas, he will not budge.
You'd play Paladin just for the shield? I guess so. And then you'd make an Elazon with like blue-grayish
Ever since
hair.
I was a child, I knew that I would one day succeed my father. The thought of it filled me with pride.
Copy the looks of Force Font.
Yet once I learned the day was at hand, my heart was filled with naught but dread. Our legacy is built upon the lies of our forefathers. In accepting this title, am I not perpetuating this injustice? Why should I become the next count?
Knight lives to serve. Fantasia is expensive.
You sound just like him. I suspect that is what Horschiffon would have said. To aid those in need.
Just make a
When
new
you look on
character.
that shield, I trust you will remember his words. And should I once more find my resolve wavering, I ask that you show me the way. You were a brother to Horschiffon. Will you be a brother to me as well?
Sure.
Come, Manalaine. There's much to be done. For father, and for Sir Emmerich, and for Ishgard.
Or not? Okay, what's his problem? You prefer a little potato.
To think we share the same blood. Pray excuse us.
The little guy has some trouble sometimes. Aye.
Those were the days of promises and vows, of tentative first steps into an uncertain future. A future shaped by the choices we made, in ways we could never have foreseen. Born of good and evil, of light and darkness, and shepherded by our hand. Be it for weal, or be it for woe.
From the Memoirs of Count Edwin de Fortin, Heavensward. As goes light, so goes darkness. I was going to take casting. So I actually have like some accessories good for a caster, because I kinda don't. This is thy proof, the Garun oracles, Apocrypha. Apocrypha. Is it a truth long forgotten, tale of the beginning and of the path we have been set upon? Our fates were ordained long ago, Harken. Guardians are no exception, nor to try it. You know what must be done. What's this? What's this now? Ryanje creeping together with an Asian and the Warrior of Darkness. And someone spotted it. That looked like a shoe from Alphinaud, but Alphinaud is nowhere near there. Alphinaud with us, so it must be Alice. Ida? Is this Ida? Looks like the backside of Ida at least. And a tiny potato following. Hey, it's them. Well, everyone has their orders. They're alive! The mask will attack as soon as all units are in position. The Imperials won't know what hit them. I fear it will be bloody. By Rolgar, it had better be. We cannot stay here forever, Ida. We have other responsibilities. I know full well what my responsibilities are, and I mean to fulfill them, every one. Okay, at least we know now those are good as well. But punch Elidibus in the face. You go do that. I'll be here when you finish punching him in the face. As it once was. Alphinaud, Zenko, I've been looking all over for you. We received news regarding Flahamin, Ori Boulder and Kultana. Really? Has something happened? No, it's nothing bad. Quite the opposite, in fact. It seems that once they learned the Scion's good name had been restored, they boarded the next ship bound for Limsa Lominsa. They should be arriving any moment now. It's easy to forget how useful link pearls are, isn't it? When they work, I mean. And you don't mind being spied on. Quite. But, well, wonderful news to think that our reunion is so close at hand. A pleasure to see you too, Alphinaud. Ah, Tancred and Kryl, what brings the two of you here? Kryl and I have been looking into how we might track down Minfilia. And we may just have found the answer. Oh? Zenko, when you were fleeing Ul'dah with Minfilia, you said that Hydaelyn spoke to her shortly before you parted ways, yes? Well, assuming that is true, and I see no reason to suspect that it is not, it seems reasonable to conclude that Hydaelyn commanded her to remain behind. That is to say, the Mother Crystal directly interceded to guide Minfilia. Admittedly, this is all still quite hypothetical, but I propose that such intervention, however subtle, must surely leave some residual trace, a lingering disturbance in the ether, or ripple if you will. In order to establish the existence of such ripples, of course, we will require suitable data. Fortunately, I know where such data can be found, the battleground where Zenko felt the ultimate weapon, and the site of my personal ignominy. It was there that Hydaelyn intervened to shield him from the magic I invoked. Kryl and I will infiltrate the castrum and analyze the ether therein. The two of you? Alone? I have a proven knack for subterfuge, and I am confident there will be sufficient nooks and crannies in which to hide Kryl while the patrols pass. Besides, if you and Zenko come along, who will see to Flahamin grant a homecoming? When you put it like that, very well, I will trust in your plan. I know not whether this data will yield a means to find Minfilia, but it will at the very least eliminate another avenue of inquiry. Tatara and I will return to the Rising Stones and make preparations for our comrade's return. Might I impose upon you to meet them at the Lominsan docks? Then I shall see the four of you at the Rising Stones. Safe travels. Hey, back to our old home. Or well, new old home. Old new home? I guess something like that. Okay, before we do that, we're gonna do something else. Something Nilget's probably gonna like me doing. Let's make the engineer class thingy. There's no guarantee I'll be leveling it a lot, but you know, at least then I have it. Machinist. Okay, let's go. I actually have not done that a lot, so I'll actually take a look in the story because I don't know whether it's fun or not. My prospectometer seems rather fond of you. Let's see, shall we? Oddgarb, striking presence. Would I be right in assuming that you are the outsider who helped save Ishgard? Yes. I thought as much. My prospectometer seldom lies. And let me just say, you have made the right choice in visiting our humble workshop. Welcome to the Sky Steel Manufactory, where miracles are born from ether, metal and imagination. From cannons to ballistas, we develop and manufacture a range of weapons designed for slaying dragon invaders, but we are also accepting students who wish to take up firearms and learn the technique of a machinist. What say you? Are you interested in joining us and exploring the machinist discipline? Yeah, sure, why not? Let's try. You are? Well, of course you are, otherwise my prospectometer would not have registered your obvious interest. In my excitement, I've neglected to introduce myself. The name is Stefanivian the Hellenart, and you are? I'm Zenko. Zenko, is it? Well, Zenko, allow me to welcome you once more to the Sky Steel Manufactory. As I mentioned before, it is our charge to develop and manufacture weapons designed for slaying dragon invaders. But pray forget about those tired old inventions. The future lies in machinistry, a technology that whets the genius of Master Garwan's Magitech with traditional etherology. Every single one of my latest creations employs the principle of this unique discipline. And in the steady hands of trained machinists, my new inventions are going to alter the very face of warfare. Though I would dearly love to expand upon my revolutionary theories, we should begin by familiarizing you with the tools of the trade, so to speak. Have you time now for a brief lesson? It's the machinist job. Hi. Splendid. Now the first thing you must learn is the proper technique for handling a fire... Where in the hell is our master of marksmanship? I swear, the man is never about when I need him most. How dreadfully embarrassing. Here I've mercilessly piqued your interest, and now I must ask you to call again at a later convenience. Mayhap the next time you visit, our instructor will deign to put in an appearance, then we can outfit you with the equipment necessary to learn basic marksmanship, and I might explain you the particulars of machinist profession. I'm afraid he's gone for good this time, my lordship. Left a letter of resignation on your workbench and all. Confound the man, we cannot afford to lose such a pivotal employee at this crucial juncture in our growth. Enjoy, prepare mine accoutrements. I shall drag that scoundrel back to the lapels if need be. But my lordship, we ain't even sure of where to start looking. You make a salient point, my dear. My prospectometer points to the lands of Lanoskea. Ah yes, I should have realized that he would return to his homeland. Lanoskea, my lordship? Are you sure you want to go there? I hear it's a nasty place where folk will clout you across the face as soon as you look at them. Look at you. Aye, well, I must admit to familiarity with its environs. Hark, joy, and the prospectometer chirps again. Of course, our aspiring machinist. We shall have the worldly Zenko here act as our guide. For an explorer who has braved the harshest corners of Eorzea, the wilds of Lanoskea must be aching to garden path, is that not so? Ah, it is, well, I wouldn't go that far. No false modesty. Whatever knowledge you have of the place must far exceed ours, no matter your protestations. You will consent to guide us, will you not? Sure. Then 'tis settled. Joy here, in addition to her loyal service to House Helnard, is the finest shot in the manufacture. As a novice machinist, I suggest you mark her technique well during our little jaunt to Lanoskea. Speaking of which, we must need decide upon a somewhat less vague destination. Now, I seem to recall our absent instructor mentioning companions from a camp overlook. Let that be our first port of call. Uh-oh. At first I'm gonna have to sell stuff, or I won't even be able to equip a weapon. Seems like it's been a while since I cleaned this. While we're busy, might as well do the rest, right? We're not doing... Wait, hang on. The cleric is the fancy red one. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Sinray! How are you today? Yeah, everything's full. I like literally almost no room anymore. Ah. Good. All right. Me too. Apparently, my inventory was quite full, or my armory at least. This almond ironwork. Guess I can keep it in case I level the punchy punch eventually. So okay, those are the actual white. Okay. Very close. Killer. Ah, okay. I guess that's what's happened. That's kind of what happens. I guess if you don't pay attention for a while, it stacks up. It becomes a major task. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Very quick. We're almost there, okay? We're almost there. Okay. Ah. Alright, that should be. Oh no. Okay. Healer food. And also. Okay, that should be good enough. Right, now let's continue. That's done. Phew. Okay. Oops. Unlock this class real quick and then continue our main quests. So this is Camp Overlook. Indeed, its inhabitants do seem the type to cloud a man in the face in place. Yeah, how do you do? Shall we make some inquiries after prematurely retired instructor? Let us rendezvous at this spot once we've gathered what intelligence we may. You're supposed to give me a gun before I start the questline from Okay. Well. Here. A bloke laid each guard. Hi, there was a stranger come about asking after one of our lads. Told I'm sorry Saudi was looking for what in the cabin by the lift resting, from an axe wound. You mean that big Rogadan bastard? You'll find him pacing the boards in front of the infirmary. Some of the lads seem to know the bloke, but no burger seems eager to say oh. Say oh. Say oh, 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 oh. I've seen them alright. Got myself a cold reception too. You can't come apologizing for a deed decade old and just expect to be forgiven. How fared your interrogations? To seem our man came here but visited an old acquaintance. In the vicinity of the winch, you say? Let us investigate this infirmary then. Ooh, motorcycle! Whoa. Repair everything as well while I'm actually remembering that I need to do that from time to time as well. Oh. Oh, it's this guy, I guess. Were the conditions of your employment not satisfactory? Return with us to the manufacturer and we can discuss more favorable terms. I understand that these guardians presently accord machinists rather less than the respect they deserve, but I promise you, our word shall shine through in due time. People will clamor to learn our profession. You cannot abandon us now, Rothschild. Think of the future. Leave me be. One more step and I'll blow your yapping jaw off. Joy, if you please. Uh-oh. You shite-eating bastard. Next time I'll aim for a chef twixt your thighs. Are you not proud? 'Twas you who taught Joy everything she knows about shooting, and spitting colorful profanity besides. Aye, the lass learned me lessons well. Well enough to be your new master of marksmanship, I'd wager. Poof, now she's back to being a little shy, afraid girl. Do you think so? Oh, but no, Joy is far too busy with her duties at the manor house. And besides, we have this budding machinist who is simply dying to learn from the great Rosenthal. Or however you pronounce that name. Rost from now on. Buffalo shite. Any scrag who knows me would rather I did the dying. Oh, just look at you, the epitome of a roguish swashbuckler. Why ever did you cease brandishing your weapon in that fashion? Because only pirates scum old firearm like this, and I ain't gonna teach the machinist way to know plus sausage-fingered venture what you dragged in off the street. Then you're saying that if our sausage-fingered adventurer shows a glimmer of hope, you will consent to instruct him? Did you hear that, Zenko? This is your chance to display your aptitude for marksmanship. Here, I took the liberty of packing some extra tools of the trade. Convince our reluctant instructor that you are serious in your intentions. Can I use my katana for that? Not from around these parts, are you? From Gridania. Fine, Stefanian, I'll give your whelp one bloody chance. One lesson to see what he's made of. The fate of the Sky Steel Manufactory, nay, the very future of machinistry, is in your sausage-fingered hands. Take up your weapon and aim for the stars. He gets dragged everywhere, you feel bad for him. Okay. Machinist unlocked. Okay, now I have to equip this first. Oop. Uppa. 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 Okay. For now, you're staying there. Let's get the... Up. Now I actually quickly have to put everything in order a little bit at least. Okay. I guess here. Oh wait, it's the other way around. No, this is there. It's usually on 7 skeleton as well. We're gonna attack with a potency. Guarantee that the next weapon skill is critical direct. There. Clean shot. Split shot or heated? No. Oh, okay, so there. The AoE. This. They're gonna attack with potency of 180 to all enemies in your phone before you. Oh, okay, hang on. This is some. This is here. Deliver an attack with potency of 300. The weapon skill does not share recall timer with any. This is just literally. Maybe over here. So, I have no idea how many more. Apparently, a lot of extra skills. Okay, well, we'll see. All right. This is at least I have a little bit of order now. Let's. For a first timer, you look good and comfortable with that carbine. Pity that comfort only lasts right up until you shoot the bleeding thing. Alright, here's a few pointers before we start so you don't put a round through your damn foot. Aim the barrel at your target. Squeeze the trigger. Not too bloody hard, mind. And boom goes the firearm. It's your shots where will decide the kind of damage you can do with a particular weapon. Next, let's talk about the contraption at your waist. Now, I don't brightly understand it, but the boss tells me it draws on the ether in your body and turns it into the sparks what'll feed some new devices working on. Oh, and pray do not forget to carry your soul of the machinist. I based the design on the more traditional soul crystal, and it will act as a focal point for the energy conversion performed by the Etero Transformer. That would be the contraption Rochelle mentioned. Okay. Alright, that's all you're getting for now. Follow me and we'll see how far in the field. Or you can throw your carbine in the bushes and flee like a musket whipped butter. It's your choices. Let me turn my camera completely, thank you. Where'd he go? Why so far? Ah! So. Alright. Ah, willing to take me test then? The rules are simple. Make your way towards the Emerald Oval and shoot what you're told to shoot. Okay. I shall await you at the end of your trial, Zenko. I have every confidence that you shall impress our instructor with your enthusiasm and potential. I don't know about that. Right, we're gonna have us a good old-fashioned hunt. Joe'll be giving you instructions while I eyeball your marksmanship. Golems will be your first target. Focus on getting a feel for range and rhythm. Try to avoid them quarrels, you don't want to waste your ammunition. Where are the golems at though? Ah! Well, okay, we already found this as well. Oops. Ah, golem there. Bam! 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 And bam! Hey. Bam! Hunting for bombs. Bombs. Feed ingredient area. Where are those? You know, it wouldn't be hard to actually at least show me a little bit of where they are. Maybe upstairs. Oh, those are corals. Lightning sprite. Ah, there! Oh, it's also. Oh, there! Okay, I see him. Found him. Like, seriously, though. Look, I'm playing Apex again. Bam. Bam. We need another one. There's another one. Apex looking kinda weird. Yeah, new characters and everything, as you can see. It also became third person by suddenly. Where the other one? Oh, come on, this is a tad annoying though. Where? Like, show it a bit more at least. You're like not giving me any clues of where to look for it. I'm like wasting more time just literally watching around. Is it over there? Oh, there it is. Okay, I found it. Go all the way around. Ugh. It's so silly. Okay, there. See it. Might be the update. Hi. Alright, there we go. Found it. Hey. Oh, she's joining in. Cheating scum. Come on, Zenko. Alright, let's go. Those are tigers and yes, it. Ah, what the? The moves on some of the skills are pretty funny though. Like jumping all over the place. What kind of thing is this anyway? It looks like a weird bear. Ah, chatto. This is a weird skill. The potency of your last basic combo is better than this one. So I don't know if you'd ever want to use this one. Maybe eventually with like the heat gauge, it's some extra effect or something. I don't know if I ever fought the other clip. I don't think so. I'm getting a bit hungry. This is gonna be a short stream, but I'll probably pick it up after I ate something, okay? After this I'm gonna see to eat something and I'll probably be continuing this after dinner. Come on Joy, start shooting! Because this monkey is throwing rocks at me at the same time. At least it was already over an hour, because I really dislike if I have a stream under an hour. At least it's already over that, okay? Yes, 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 I need food as well. Is this the right way? Supposed to run here? Yes. Okay. Why wouldn't deity not have to eat? You bring them skins then? You are. With my lovely shorts. Even with Young's Joy's help, you did well, lad. Huzzah! You will return to the manufacturer with us then? I said he did well, not that he was done. You still got one last target to take down. Me! Zenko's got talent, but even he can't win against Rosenchal. The man truly is being bothersome, Zenko. Would you be so kind as to give the instructor a good rubbing? Yeah, you don't know, you never met a deity. Or another deity. I know. Ah, here we go. Why are you in my face? Okay, you're using your axe, you're not shooting. Okay. Of course I'm gonna win this. Makaita, flip out of him. Now I'm gonna slow him, so I'm definitely gonna Kaita flip out of him. Look at him. Don't touch me. Can't touch this. Bam. Hey. Well, there you are, instructor. Zenko has proven his potential beyond the shadow of doubt. You're a man of your word, are you not? I'll come back to your bloody workshop. But do you know why I left in the first place? To once more breathe the salty air of your beloved homeland? I ain't got no law for Lanoskea. In fact, I'd be happy if I never saw the place again. And why would you inconvenience us by fleeing to a local you so clearly despise? For a sack of geld the size of me bloody eat. I don't know who was working for, but some bloke came around offering me good money to ship anchor, so I did. Someone paid you to abandon a manufactory? Who would do such a thing? Like I said, I ain't never seen the saw before. But if I show me face at the workshop, his boss is gonna want the geld back, I reckon. Pity I already spent it all on rock. Oh, no, you'll not wiggle through my grasp that easily. I shall pay this debt, and in return you will instruct every would-be machinist who walks through our door. Well, you've got one bugger worth teaching at last. At least, I guess it's back into the frigid arms of Lady Age card for me. It's very funny, the dude straight up shoots a laser and we never do that. Well, was that wise, my lordship? The Hellenard coffer ain't exactly fit to burst in. Oh yes, you're quite right. We are rather short on coin, but I'm certain a thorough inspection of the ledgers will turn up a spare gill or two. Don't put a price on good people, eh, my lordship? That you cannot, my dear. Rosenthal may be touch standoffish at some times, but none can dispute his eye for marksmanship. Such talk aside, I sense the business he had in these parts was not concluded to his satisfaction. Would that the man would confide in me his troubles. I suppose I shall have to content myself with the thought of his return. But you, Zenko, you have exceeded my every expectation. Pray join me back at the manufactory that I might thank you in manner that befits your accomplishment. Right. Ooh, so many skills. The Savior of Sky Steel Manufacturing. I had hoped to furnish you with a suitable reward, but a glance at the ledgers counsels me to wear some frigets. Thus, instead of presenting you with a firearm of the finest materials and latest design, I must humbly ask that you make do with the dated model I gave you at Camp Overlook. And I must also pass on a message to you from Rost. He asks that you take the skill he has taught you thus far and master him in the furnace of battle. Well, something to that effect. I assume he means to offer you further instruction once you display a sufficient level of competence, and such a day can hardly be distant for one of your talents, eh, Zenko? Thank you. I'm gonna call him Rost from now on if I ever continue these quest lines. A lot easier. Okay, hypercharge. Okay, now we have the heat couch now, okay. So, usually put 80%. Okay. Okay, this is actually just more damage. So I'll put this on 10. Alright. I'll teleport to Limsa Lominsa for the next main quest. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of a break here. Getting hungry. I don't know if I'll be back instantly after dinner, but I'll definitely be back with another stream later today for sure. If I'm not back instantly, then it's just a bit later today, but I will definitely do one other. Where to? Darkness Guild? The best skill for machine is one that your has 0.7 on posting. Ooh, oh, okay, I switched class already. And there they are. There we go. If I do another one today, it'll probably be a bit longer. I'll make a new thumbnail for this one. So, on that note, mina arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you very much everyone for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. I'll definitely try to do at least another stream today. Probably Final Fantasy and maybe Monster Hunter, I'm not sure yet, I will see. But now I'm getting hungry and I wanna get some time off as well. So, mina arigato and bye bye! See you in the next one! Bye bye! Bye bye!